What's going on, you guys? What is going on, you guys? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on right now? All right, so y'all do know that we start every live at the 5-minute mark. Y'all already know this already. So it really ain't no need for me to be telling y'all the get downs or the get downs every time we get on here, right? Right. Okay. Now, we got 2 lives today. We got this one and we got another one around 7:15. So be on the lookout for 2 lives today. We got 2 of them today. 2. I'm off of work today, so they go figure. You probably looking on the back in my bed. Okay, I'm washing my sheets today because I was off of work today, so I had some time to give me a little bit of rest, sleep a little bit, lay down a little bit, get myself together just a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So now that I done got up out my bed and I'm washing my sheets and shit, now I can get on here and entertain y'all just a little bit. Let me see. So yes, it's a lot going on right about now. It's a lot going on right now. We got some things to discuss on today's Yes for the Mess, and whatnot. So we got a couple of things to discuss today. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb so I won't be tempted to look down at my damn phone and all those good things and shit like that. So we're gonna have a little bit of things to talk about. This live probably gonna be about an hour, maybe about an hour, just depending on how these topics go. It's gonna be about an hour. It's like 50 of you guys up in here, and I really appreciate it. But you guys do know that the goal with every single live that we do is to hit 100 plus with each live, and it's 53 of y'all in here. Come in the chat. Don't be scared. Come in the chat. The Scotty Gang gonna take care of you, honey. The Scotty Gang is definitely gonna take care of you. So make sure you guys get up in the chat and say your piece. Say what you gotta say. I think I don't know if any of my moderators are in here yet or not. I don't really see any moderators in here. I'm sure they're probably gonna pop out at some point in time. But I'm gonna try to get. So I want to do a story time tomorrow. I want to do y'all want to do like Q&A with me, T, and JoJo? I would love to get together with them 3 and do like a Q&A or something like that. I would love to do that. That'd be so fun. It ain't, like I said, it ain't that much to talk about right now, but it'll be so fun and all of that other good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. That's if y'all want that. That's just something fun for the 3 of us to do. Definitely want to do a story time. Definitely want to do like some reaction videos to old like R&B records and stuff like that, because like I was watching a Maya Best of Me video and I was like, I would love to do a reaction on this. Like I just got to figure out how I can get away with doing a reaction video without the whole copyright claim thing. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it. The only way. I want to figure that part out. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. I think I already did that. That'll be a great idea. Which would be a great idea? Coming out the bushes just to say I finally caught it live. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you caught it. I'm glad you caught it. All right. So we're at the 5-minute mark and we're at 82 people. We're almost close to our goal of 100 plus with every live. Hopefully you guys are sharing the video and doing what we got to do to make sure it's being seen and all of those different things. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I hate to start it off on a sad note, but I was going to wait to the end. But now that the neighborhood talk has reported on this, I felt like it was really, it wouldn't be right if I didn't start off with, giving this man his acknowledgement and all of those things. And I'm going to start it off with sending our prayers to fellow. I hate that they're calling him a popular TikToker because he wasn't just a TikToker. He was a YouTuber first, but You know, that's very petty to be, you know, annoyed about. But we're gonna start it off with this right here first. Um, I want to send my prayers and my condolences to Malik Taylor and his family. He passed away from a car crash at the age of 28. And you know, he was a YouTuber. A lot of people knew him for his reviews on, you know, Zeus on the Zeus shows like Baddies. He was a big Nicki Minaj stan. He's a fellow YouTuber. He's a popular TikToker. Not only that, he's a fellow Boss Babe Awards winner. I remember when I first met Malik. I met Malik last year for the very first time. It was at the Boss Babe Awards. We were sitting in the same section. He was sitting right over there with myself, Jamar, Carl, and Tramel. He was sitting over there with us. And I had never met him before. And it was just like we met before. And it was a great time just being around him, hanging around him, meeting him. And then last year we was this year we met up again at the Boss Babe Awards. We was in the same category. And when I won, he came up and gave me the biggest hug and he congratulated me on my win, just like I congratulated him when he won last year. And there was always a lot of respect when me and Malik was around each other. It was always this respect thing that we always had. It was always like, you know, you doing your thing. No, you're doing your thing. No, you're doing your thing. And, you know, so it really hit me like a ton of bricks when I was on Facebook yesterday and I saw that come across my timeline. And then these are people that were really friends with him in real life that said this. So I knew that it was true. But however, I did see some reports. I don't know how true this is, but there are reports out there saying that Nicki Minaj reached out to his family members to, you know, help with the funeral. And I think that that's nice. I think that's a great thing. It just sucks that celebrities never really know what kind of impact a person has on them until it's too late. But I just want to give Malik all of the flowers. And the thing that really gets me is that I had been planning on reaching out to Malik because we were following each other on social media. I was planning on reaching out to Malik to do some work with him. Like he was going to be the next person that I chose to do for one-on-one. And I never got the chance to reach out to him. So I really hate that. But everybody that was friends with Malik, everybody that knew Malik, you know, my condolences go out to you guys. Malik was a sweet person. He was a really nice person. He was a great content creator. He was working very hard. He had just moved from Tennessee to Charlotte, and he was really enjoying his new life in Charlotte. And I remember when he moved to Charlotte, you know, I was just still in awe that I moved to Atlanta. And you know what I'm saying? I had reached out to him and I was telling him, I was like, you're going to love it. You're really going to love this move. I know that you moved from Tennessee for your own personal reasons, but when you leave home and you go to another city, it's always going to be a thing. You feel what I'm saying? So you're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to love Charlotte. I heard nothing but great things about it. Like we spoke about that and things like that. So Malik was always a cool guy. You know, I'm not on here making it seem like, you know, like me and Malik were like best friends or anything like that. It was just a respect thing, you know, from content creator to content creator. We had a great deal of respect for one another. And I really, really hate that this has happened. And he had his whole life ahead of him. He was only 28 years old. So, you know, my prayers go to Malik and his family and to everybody that's ever supported Malik and his content and all of those things. My condolences go out to everybody. Okay. And rest in peace, Malik. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick as we get away from this story. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here real quick, just so you guys can know that, you know, not just so you guys can know, because if you follow me on Instagram, you already seen me post it, but I'm just gonna end it with this right here. He was a real cool person, like straight up, like for real. He was a cool guy. So rest in peace to Malik Taylor and all that stuff. Keep your people protected at all times. So we're going to move on to the first story that we got for the day, and that is Miss Kashdoll and ZaDarrius Smith. Now, y'all know that about a week or so ago, Kashdoll pretty much said that she was no longer with this man. And turns out She's with this man. They're together, right? They were spotted together in St. Lucia. Okay, they're back together again, even though she went on to the internet and said that, you know, they really wasn't seeing eye to eye on a lot of things, and she really couldn't be herself with them and stuff like that. So you know, it's kind of like this. This is kind of a term of stay out the folk business. And you want to know what I mean by stay out the folk business? I mean stay out the folk business because of the fact that I just felt like everybody was waiting for a Kashdoll to be going through some bullshit, because you know what I mean? It was kind of like this. When she broke up with Tracy T, you know, everybody was happy for her when she broke up with him and moved on to somebody else. But then, of course, there was niggas out there that was clowning her because she moved on to another nigga. My thing about guys in general is that when it comes down to women and them deciding to move on with their life, why do y'all be so mad and upset and all up in your panties about a woman moving on from a nigga who didn't treat her right? It's just like with, you know, it just reminds me of like Sierra when she moved on from Future and got with Russell. The men were tight. They was tighter than a tight puss. Okay, they were tight. They were mad, and they still mad at her for moving on to Russell. And I'm like, well, Future didn't treat her right. Future, like that ghetto shit, that's just something that she wasn't on. Like, why y'all mad because she moved on with her life and decided to find a man that really loved and adored her? The same thing with Bambi. Everybody mad at Bambi, but Scrappy was the one who cheated on her. But we want to keep on throwing up what the fuck Erica Dixon went through first and all this other shit, as if she matters in this situation. She don't. So why is everybody mad? And then when she broke up with this man, people had some shit to say about that too. You know, when she made this post right here, when she was like, at this point of my life, I just need to be single. ZaDarrius is a great guy, but we can't see eye to eye. And with all due respect, we decided to part ways. I'm giving the internet a break too, because I'm also done with y'all too. You know, that's what she was saying at the time. And so when she said that, there go the butthurt ass men. They all in the comments saying, I told y'all that bitch wasn't happy. I told y'all. It's like, y'all happy that the woman done broke up with this man. And now that she back with this man, now y'all sitting up here looking stupid in the face. But y'all need to look stupid. Because I'll never understand why men be so mad when a woman move on with their life. Why y'all don't never clown the nigga that sat there and pretty much dogged the woman out? Why the man don't get no backlash for doing the shit that he did versus the woman getting backlash based off of her moving the fuck on? Why y'all be mad again? And why is that a reason to be mad again? I never understand. So it is what it is. Okay? Your presence alone is enough, but we appreciate all monetary blessings offered. Monetary blessings can be sent via Cash App at Scotty by Nature TV. Absolutely, because I got some shit to do. So if y'all want to donate today, you definitely can, because I got some important shit to fucking do. Okay? But anyway, this is why the song says, first come love, then comes marriage. Get to know these guys first before the baby, Lord. Exactly. Some of them be wanting to take her place. You know what, Harold? That might be true. That might be true. It might be some down low motherfuckers that want to take her place in the situation. It might be some that want to take her place. You know, they probably want ZaDarrius themselves. I mean, he is a fine specimen of a man. So, you know, they dicks probably get hard every time they see her on a picture with him. But the only thing about it, the dicks don't get hard for her. They get dog for him. So that's the difference of the situation. So, I mean, that is a great point. Hal, that's a great point. They probably want to take a place. They smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. I'm just saying, I'm not finna clown Kashdoll for moving forward with her goddamn life. I'm not finna be mad with her for moving on with her life. Like, why are we mad? Why are we mad about it? Why the hell are we mad about it? Okay, why are we mad about any of this shit? Because I promise you I wouldn't be. Like, I just be so fucking confused at some of these men. You know what I mean? Like, Like, what's the fucking point? Like, why are we mad here? Why are we mad? What are we doing? Why are we mad? Like, that's the whole thing about it. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, what are we doing? And why the fuck are we mad? They acted like, I'm telling y'all, I don't know if y'all were paying attention, but I'm telling y'all, when Kashdoll first announced that she wasn't gonna be with that man again, it was kind of like it was like the hate that the He-Man Woman Haters Club was so damn happy. They was happy as hell when they found out that she wasn't with that man no more. As if as if they was gonna get a piece of the pie too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. I'm like, why y'all so happy? Why y'all so happy? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all so happy? Like, y'all sound like Ashanti. I'm so happy, baby. Yeah. Why you happy again? That's the part I don't understand. But hey, Kashdoll, do what you do. I just wanna end this conversation by saying this. I do think that Kashdoll deserves better. And when I say she deserves better, I ain't even talking about no man. I'm talking about her career. Because I never understand why Kashdoll was never able to do any other things that she needed to do. Like, why isn't she one of the prominent female rappers out there? I think she's doing acting now. You know, a lot of times, a lot of female rappers that go into the acting thing, like with light skinned Keisha, she's acting now. Like, a lot of them do acting jobs and shit now because the music really ain't working out, or it's not really no room for them or whatever. But I just always felt like Kashdoll really should have been hyped up way more than what she was. Like, that song for everybody, that song was everywhere. So I don't understand why she wasn't everywhere. But, you know, to each his own. So we're going to move on to the next one. And the next one is Halle and DDG. Now, I know y'all are probably tired of talking about them. I know y'all probably tired, but we got to talk about them, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into what they got going on. Now, y'all know that they've been fighting in court about this kid and all this other stuff. And the judge has reportedly ordered both Halle and DDG to not, in big bold letters, to not post their son Halo. Okay? That's the thing. That's what the judge ordered them both not to post their son. So let's get into the story, y'all. I said what I said. The Cash App is actually on the screen. That's my Cash App on the screen. If you're asking for it, it's on the screen. So let's get into it, y'all. According to reports, an LA judge ordered both Halle and DDG to not post Halo on social media. Originally, it was just DDG who was not allowed to post the infant. The judge reportedly felt that it was fair for the rule to apply to both parents. The judge also ruled that DDG could get supervised visits, but not overnight visits. The visits will reportedly be monitored to ensure no videos or photos are taken. During the hearing, Halle's lawyers claimed that DDG fans were harassing her online. They also accused DDG of calling paparazzi on himself while he had Halo in Italy, but DDG's defense adamantly denies these allegations. He claims he can't control whether people follow him with cameras or not. They reportedly have another court date on October the 15th. Thoughts? Listen, but that's what she wanted, right? That's what she wanted anyway. That's exactly what she wanted. She didn't want the child posted on social media anyway. So this ruling probably works mainly in Halle's favor, because she didn't want DDG posting that baby on social media any goddamn way. And I really honestly feel like DDG was using that baby for clout and for views. I might be wrong for saying that. I might be wrong. But I always felt like DDG was using that po baby for a storyline and some views. That's how it always came across to me. It was never really anything like significantly genuine at all. So that's just what it was. She didn't want it no way. So it really worked in her favor, to be honest. But my thing is this, as I stated about Kashdoll, Halle is another person that's been getting drugged through the mud lately because she don't want to be with DDG. And I'm pretty sure the He Man Woman Haters Club is definitely in the comments. So let me look at some of the comments real quick, just so I can see if I can spot some He Man Woman Haters Club. Okay, now let's see. As social media becomes deeply intertwined with our lives, expect to see more unusual court orders like this. I'm not understanding how that's unusual, though. How is that unusual? That's not necessarily unusual because that's what the mom wanted in the first place. Unless I'm reading this shit wrong, but I don't feel like there's anything unusual about this situation. There's nothing unusual. She didn't want the baby to be posted, and he kept trying to post the damn kid. For real. Like, why are we trying to act like this court order is just so off base and just not realistic? Why are we trying to act like that? But okay. Someone said, imagine having a child, but you and the other parents still act like children themselves. Or maybe the baby daddy acts like a child. Someone says, a win for Halle. She hated seeing her son on the internet. Someone else says, good, tired of both of them using that baby to get each other upset. Do y'all think that it's both of them making the baby, using it? Do y'all think both of them using the baby? Do y'all think that? Do y'all think both of them using the baby to get each other riled up or get each other pissed off or whatever? Do y'all think that, you know, both of them are doing that? Because, yeah. Because that's what people be saying. Someone else said, good, let him be a child and grow up in private. Someone says, so pretty much she got what she wanted in the first place. Absolutely. Someone says, I'm not mad at it. If he can't post his own son, neither can you, Little Miss Mermaid. That sounds like some shade. Someone said, damn, we ain't going to see Halo again until he 18. Someone else says, imagine somebody you don't know from a can of paint telling you what you can or can't do with your creation. I wish parents could handle family business without going through the courts. Well, sometimes you got to go through the damn courts when people don't abide by the rules that you ask for. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go through the courts. It is what it is. Let me see what some of y'all are saying down here. Let me go back and look at some of y'all comments because I did ask a question. So I need to go back and look at what y'all saying. Okay, so it says, nope. He posted Halo first to upset her, and that's when she started posting him. I think they both used him to a degree, but one more than the other, okay? I do not believe both of them are using that baby, okay? Hey, T! Child, I'm gonna stop commenting on your damn post because I clearly have a stalker in your damn comments. Every time I say something, this motherfucker thinks somebody talking about his ass, and I don't know. Maybe he want to suck my dick. I don't know, but whatever. However, hey friend, I'll be watching your lives when you go live, child. Let me see. It really shouldn't be a big deal to not post the baby. I agree. My kids aren't celebrities, and I don't let nobody post pictures of them online. Yeah, I don't necessarily like that either. Like if I post my friend's kid, it's because I got permission to post my friend's kid. Like if I'm on a picture holding a baby or holding or on the picture with their kid, like I always ask for permission before I post it. But that's just me, you know. As long as they don't mind me posting it, I ain't, you know, I'll post it. But if they got a problem with them being posted, then baby, I ain't posting shit. Okay, I ain't posting shit. Okay, and that's just all period. So yeah, Scotty, you are showing out. How am I showing out? I'm just telling y'all. That boy I feel like that boy be salivating every time he sees my name in T's chat, when he sees me commenting on T's post on his community wall, he just salivates over me. Like, child, it's crazy. Let me see. She never had an issue with him seeing Halo. He wanted to see Halo when he wanted to, no matter what she was planning. Right. Child, donate to the Cash App. Right. He want to run his fingers through your ponytail. Child, listen. Okay. But I'm down with what the judge wanted. I'm down with it because that's what Halle wanted anyway, and I ain't really mad about it. So, you know, we good. We good over here. So all you DDG fans who are probably He-Man woman haters, y'all can go to hell because it ain't going in your favor. Let's move on to the next one, and that is Miss Monique and damn Tyler Perry. All I gotta say is this. Monique is the definition of I'm not taking my foot off of your neck. Monique ain't never gonna take her foot off Tyler Perry's neck. So if anybody thinks that she is, y'all a goddamn fool because she ain't finna do it. She not finna take her foot off that main neck. She's not. And you know, a part of me be like, well, sometimes Monique, you just got to deal with the fact that there's certain apologies that you're never gonna get. You're never gonna get no apology from Tyler, so you might as well just let it go. But sometimes, even though I be feeling like that, it's still funny when she drags him. It be funny as shit when she drag him, and I can't even be sitting up here acting like I can't even sit here and act like I don't be tickled when she drags him. However, we're about to go ahead and get into it though. I think she was on she was with T.S. Madison on the Outlaws podcast or something like that. And she says that Tyler Perry got a God complex and doubles down on her claim that he ruined her career. And she said that she's not going to stop until he makes it right. So, baby, from what it sounds like to me, we still going to be talking about this for the rest of our lives and hood.
Family millions. So it's one.
That was Monique. And listen, Monique ain't never getting no apology from Tyler Perry. Here's the thing. He's never going to apologize to Tyler Perry. Damn. Tyler Perry never going to apologize to Monique. She's never going to apologize to Monique. Never. Ever. And that's really the truth of the matter. It's never happening. And honestly, y'all, that's just it. We can believe Monique all we want because we all agree with Monique. We all believe Monique. Some of us never really dismissed her story either. A lot of us believe what she said, but in the same breath, to me, it's like, okay, he lied on you. He said all this and, this and that about you. We get all of that shit. But when is it ever going to be a point where you just say, okay, listen, I got to make peace with the fact that this man ain't apologizing to me. So I'm just going to move forward with my life. And ain't nobody necessarily saying that she can't hold him accountable for anything, because she downright can. Like, she definitely can hold him accountable for whatever he did to her. Like, she has the right to hold him accountable. And my thing about it is hold him accountable all you want. That's fine. Do that. But you also have to make peace with the fact that that man that you said did all those things to you, blackballed you, fucked up your career for 12 years, put you in a bad space, kept you from making money. All of those things are valid. All of those things are valid. You have valid reasons to not like Tyler Perry. If you wanted to, you have a valid reason to walk up to Tyler Perry and slap the shit out of his Madea-looking ass. You got every right to do that. And I'm never going to take that from you. You got every right to do all of those things. But we got to understand that with people in this world that do shit to us, we sometimes do have to take that lick, though. Because they ain't gonna never apologize. They're never gonna hold themselves accountable. They're never gonna take accountability for the things that they have done to you. I ain't trying to tell her to get over it. I'm definitely not telling her to do that. But we have to make peace within ourselves sometimes. Because guess what? With him doing all that shit to you, look at what's happening to him now. He's in the blogs every other week for some bullshit now. Karma is already catching up to him already. There's nothing more that you need to do. Nothing. There is nothing more that you have to do. There's nothing more that you need to do. Nothing. Just let go, as Tony Braxton would say, and let it flow, let it flow. There's somebody out there that will hire you. You got the talent. There's somebody else that will hire you and give you what you need. But that's all I got from Monique, though. But like I said, she got every right to be mad. I ain't going to take that from her. But it's like, how long are we going to talk about this shit? Feel what I'm saying? But that's it. But anyway, let's move on to this next story about Eve and Suge Knight. Now, this was not on my bingo card, honey. I was not expecting to hear shit about no Eve fucking around with no goddamn Suge Knight. Now, that thing was crazy. Now, that was crazy. Like, I was like, wait a minute, wait. What? Not Eve fucking Suge. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care how much money Suge had. You could not have paid me to fuck Suge Knight. I would have thought he would have tried to off my ass after we got done doing the deed. But, honey, we're about to go ahead and get into this situation with Eve and Suge Knight, child. Because I'm like, what in the fuck is that? Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me put this on. Let me take this off of here and put the screen up there. All right. So it states, neighbors get into this. Eve spilled tea on how she got involved with Suge Knight to get back at Dr. Dre in her recent memoir. In the text, she opens up about how their relationship was very quick and began in 2001. She claims she made a move on Suge in an attempt to get back at Dre because she was disgruntled about their business relationship going south. I was still in my little mood about Dre, even though we made a solid hit together. So having Suge, his former boss at Death Row, stomping around in the scope felt like some sweet revenge. I am not really sure how I concocted this idea, yet here we are. She says that Suge started getting involved in her business affairs, assisting and causing a rift between her record label, Interscope, and the head of her label, Jimmy Iovine. I feel like he took his anger out on my third album. Eve claims after having a conversation with a few of her Rough Rider label mates, she didn't think twice about ending the relationship with Suge. She even recalled that when she broke the news to him, Suge said, if I was your little sis, I would tell you the same thing. Now, even Dr. Dre never dated. She just simply wanted to get back at Dre for their business relationship falling apart. She is a Scorpio now. I love me some Eve. You know what I'm saying? I love me some EVE. How you do that? EVE. How you do that? EVE. Love me some EVE. Now, y'all know I love me some Eve. I love me some Eve. Love me some Eve. But Eve is a goddamn Scorpio, and they are all about getting... Listen. They are all about getting their get back, okay? Now, one could ask, what does fucking Suge Knight have to do with her getting back at Dre? Well, Dre and Suge Knight, y'all know that their business dealings went south too. They don't fuck with each other. They don't like each other. There's a lot of mess between them. I mean, they shared the same woman. Michelle A. had a baby by both of them. It's a lot of bad blood there. So by Eve going over there fucking on him was trying to be disloyal in the sense where she was just being vindictive as fuck. She was doing some shit that she ain't had no damn business doing because she wanted to get back at a motherfucker who treated her poorly by getting with a motherfucker that treat him poorly. But it's kind of like she only did that. She only did that just to get back at him. But Suge, let me tell y'all something about Eve. Let me tell y'all something about Eve now. Eve has done some shit in her day, but the thing about the fact is that she did a lot of shit in her day, but she never got called out on her shit. Like Eve has gotten away with a lot of shit, and I ain't mad at her for getting away with it. Like I'm really not mad at her for getting away with the shit that she done got away with. Like she done some whole shit in her past, but she's never gotten drugged for it. Is there on the rocks with Jada in my comments? Damn. Hey Jada. How you doing? I had to look at my damn teeth for a second. I thought I broke my damn tooth. But anyway, what's going on, girl? What's going on? But anyway, that's the thing about it. So I just always felt like Eve ain't never been in no scandals. She ain't never really just been in no scandals. If she has been, they've never been public. If you haven't noticed, they've never been public at all. So it's like she has gotten away with a lot of whole shit she done in her past, but I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Because I have done some whole shit too. And a lot of y'all don't know nothing about my whole shit. And I've done some whole shit to get back at somebody. Absolutely did some whole shit to get back at somebody. I ain't ashamed to say it. I did it. I ain't proud of it, but I did it. I mean, she did have a sex tape leak, Scotty. Yeah, she did have a sex tape leak. She did. But she did a lot more messy shit other than a sex tape. I mean, I ain't never really just heard nobody drag her about having a sex tape. You know? But I do like how Eve never ran away from nothing. Like, you see how she just casually brought up this Suge Knight shit? She didn't really give a fuck. Eve don't give a fuck. Like, Eve stands on her shit all the time. I want to know if she beat up Mimi when she caught her with Stevie. Now, that I do want to know. I definitely want to know that. I do. I want to know if she beat Mimi ass. Eve's get back was always funny as fuck. Listen, okay? Just saying. Let me see. Mimi ain't no easy fight, which is what from what I heard, she is not. And I don't care what nobody say, she whooped Jocelyn ass. That's the word on the curb, is that she beat Jocelyn ass, and I believe every word of it. That's why Jocelyn be so mad, because she already got ass beat by her already. So it's kind of like, yeah, you know, yeah, it is what it is though. I heard she tore Jocelyn apart too. I believe it. Have y'all ever just sat there and watched Mimi when she's in confrontation, and when people come at her, she be way too calm. She be way too calm, like way too calm. When K Michelle hit her over the head with some flowers, Mimi was too calm. Because I feel like if she got a hold of K, okay, I'm just saying, Mimi is way too calm for me. She is way too calm. I believe she would murk somebody if she had the chance. And people be trying to play her like she weak, but I don't believe she weak now. I don't think Mimi weak for nothing. I don't think she weak now. Don't play her for a fool. Do not play her for a fool at all. She's not that. She's not that girl, okay? Like for real, she is not that girl. She's that girl, but she's not that girl for you to play with, okay? Let me see. Laughing my ass off. I was watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta earlier. That K Michelle and Rashida fight at Mimi's new apartment. And even when K Michelle threw the candle at Rashida, like she was way too calm and cool. Even when Jocelyn beat Stevie ass at the therapy session, she was just sitting there like all calm. I feel like anybody that's that damn calm and in confrontation, they would really murk somebody. That's how I feel about Monique Slaughter. Now, I don't really like her too much now because her damn Instagram personality irks me to no end. But when she was on Love and Hip Hop and how calm and collected she used to be all the time, baby, I felt like she would murk somebody if she got a hold to him. But that's just what I believe, okay? So don't be sitting up here trying to play the quiet ones out like they ain't shit, okay? Now let's go ahead to the next one. And this is involving Tamar Braxton now. I hate to say it, but every time we turn around, there's a lot that be going on with Tamar Braxton all the time. And I'm not even here to drag her ass. I'm not even going to do that today because I just feel like it's crazy to even be trying to drag her. It just is. But however, she came out with a story saying this. I struggle to write this, but everyone keeps calling me. And honestly, I can't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak. I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it is. I fractured my nose. I lost some teeth and mobility. And the way I look at life right now is totally different. As my health is on the mend, my mental journey begins. Pray for me for real. I don't even know what happened to me. Okay, so Tamar said that, right, in her Instagram story. Now, that's what she said then. However, Funky Dineva then came out and said this. Let's listen in on what this nigga said.
For those of y'all that know, I'm talking about Tamar Braxton. I don't know what happened to the lady. We went out. What night that was? We went out. Saturday night. We went out Saturday night. We went to the roof, Chris. We ate. We had a good time. She was like, let's turn up for your birthday. We went down to the V12. Shouts out to Vinny and all the people at V12. That's the video y'all saw. Or whatever, with us walking in, them making a whole lot of noise. We left there. We all got in the car together. The car dropped us off at Tamar house. I didn't go upstairs. I went to my car. I went and met James Knox at BJ Rooster, and I came home. The next day when I woke up, I had a text message from Tamar at 10 in the morning that said, can you give me Dr. Heavenly phone number? I didn't think anything of it because people ask me for Dr. Heavenly phone number all the time. And it's typically when people have an emergency veneer situation. I did not think anything of it. People ask me for her number all the time. And then the next thing I know, folks is sending me this thing on the internet where the lady said she almost died and she was laying in a pool of blood. And I know some of y'all are going to be committed to thinking I'm lying, and y'all going to be committed to thinking I'm biased, and y'all are going to be committed to thinking I'm covering up something. And I promise you, I swear to God on my mother, I don't know what happened. I honestly don't. I don't know what happened. And that's the God honest truth. Now I know for some of y'all, that's not going to be good enough, but you're going to have to make it enough. I promise you on Isaac's life, I don't know what happened. The lady ain't told me nothing. The lady just said she needed Dr. Heavenly phone number. So that's that on that. I hope we can put that to bed. I know what y'all know. I can give y'all a little more details. The lady did say, Q, I'm missing 4 teeth. And then I wrote back, I'm confused. So you just woke up and 4 of your teeth was missing, and the lady didn't respond. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with the lady mouth. That's all I know. If that ain't good enough for you, bitch, make it enough. Okay. For those of y'all that know, I'm talking about Tamar Braxton.
Okay. So that was Funky Dineva basically saying in so many words that something happened to Tamar the other night, but he don't know what happened to her. We do know that he did post a video on social media where they was out hanging out the other night. We all saw it. But the same night he went back to her house and she went upstairs and he went home, where he went and met up with James Knox and went home. And then after that, he wake up to a text message from Tamar asking for Dr. Heavenly's number because she got 4 teeth knocked out of her mouth. And she was in a pool of blood. Now, what could have possibly happened with that situation? One thing about it and 2 things for certain. Something is always going on with Tamar. And I say that to say that who the fuck is you hanging with? Like, who are you hanging with? And what happened to you? And did somebody knock your teeth out of your mouth? And if so, what the fuck happened for them to want to knock your damn block off like that? Like, what could have possibly happened to her? And like I'm saying this as a concerned person that drags her on the daily, what could have possibly happened? Seriously. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know what happened to her, but baby, we need to figure it out. But once again, I'm not sitting up here saying that Tamar lying about nothing, because that's what she do to other folks. But I'm not gonna say that she lying, because just like Feisty said in the comments, the daddy then came out and said, asked for prayers. Tony then flew her ass to Atlanta to see about her baby sister. So it got to be something very, very serious for everybody to be coming back home with this shit. Well, come back to Atlanta with this shit. It got to be something going on right now. So, baby, prayers goes up to Tamar Braxton. I'm just wondering how the hell that even happened to her. Okay. Now, we 5 people away from 300 folks. So let's get to 300 people. And, like they said in the comment section, if you want to donate to the Cash App, you go right ahead and do so. Because as I said before, I got some things to do. Okay. But anyway, let's move on to the next topic of the day. Well, the last topic of the day. That's what we're moving to. We're going to move to the last topic of the day. And the last topic of the day is all about the whole situation with ATL rapper T Hood, Kelsey Frost, Kai Frost, Kirk, and Rashida. This is one of the biggest things that we've been talking about over the last week. That's the only thing that everybody been wanting to talk about anyway. So we're about to go ahead and move on into that. So they say that the autopsy has been released on T Hood and what actually happened to him. So let's go ahead and get into it. So it says, as drama continues to unfold between Kelsey Frost and T Hood's family online, proper updates have started to appear. TMZ was able to obtain T Hood's autopsy report done by the Gwinnett County Medical Examiner. It shows that the rapper suffered from multiple gunshot wounds in the buttocks, the back, and both left and right thighs, and the abdomen. In the original police report from August the 8th, it stated that T Hood pulled a gun in the midst of an argument that included 2 other individuals, leading one of them to fire at him in self-defense. After being taken to a local hospital, he died. The prime suspect was later determined to be Kelsey's brother, Kai Frost. While T Hood's family has posted their thoughts online, blaming Kelsey and both of her brothers, no charges have been filed because the police are investigating to see if the incident was really a result of self-defense. Among the back and forth online, video footage of Kelsey being abused by T Hood was released along with photos of her injuries. In response, his sister posted footage of Kelsey arguing with him, accusing her of being the aggressor in their relationship. And that's about it. So it looks to me, those are the pictures of the wounds and stuff like that, and where the wounds are actually at. Though that's it right there. Okay, where we at? Okay, that's the video from the other day that I had posted on here.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Dumb bitch! Oh, you're the biggest! You're the biggest, babe! Oh, you are! That's what the fuck you put on your face? Fuck you and your face.
So you wasn't gonna support him.
No, leave, bro! Yeah, that's what it's about. Your actions, your actions, your actions. Go up for the performance, go up for a real bitch. I'm tired of putting that bitch in my face. I'm tired. I'm so tired of you putting her in my face. Fuck you. That's who you want to share status with. That's who's big to you. That's who got motion. That's a real bitch. Fuck out the face. Oh, she's this. Go over there, nigga.
All this because I had.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Those are the text messages that we saw. Those are the wounds that she had when he put his hands on her. Yeah. And these are the messages that the family was posting and all of that. These are all these messages. So, yeah. All the messages, all the posts that they were posting and things like that. Yeah, this is all the things that was posted at some point in time. And then that is when Kelsey made that post and Kelsey did. So, yeah. All I got to say is this, though, y'all. This is all I got to say. We don't know who did what they did to him. That's really the bottom line. We don't know. But what we do know is that the family and the sisters and all that other shit, they are really trying not to say that that man was putting his hands on that girl. And that's very obvious that they don't want to own that shit. Like, they don't want to say nothing about that. Like, y'all want to sit out here and make this girl be the worst thing since sliced bread and shit like that. But y'all don't want to talk about the fact that this man has come out here and put his hands on that girl. You know what I mean? Like, why y'all not talking about how he was abusing her? Why y'all not talking about that? Y'all want to make her be the bad guy so bad, and she was the one that was getting abused and shit, and y'all are trying to uphold him and the abuse that he put on her. And y'all posting these videos of her cursing him out to prove y'all points in y'all case, and it don't prove nothing. What it proves is y'all want to deflect from the type of person that he really was at the beginning. You feel what I'm saying? Then y'all want to make it seem like, oh, Rashida, they trying to hide him from everybody. They trying to do this. They trying to do that. I don't think they're trying to hide Kai from anybody. And I don't really think that Kai is hiding and I kind of believe that shit really was a self-defense crime. I do believe that it was self-defense. So it is what it is. So I'm Team Kai. And to be honest, I'll even say that I'm Team Kelsey. Because from the looks of it, T Hood was fucking abusive. And you can tell he was because of the way his family trying to uphold his shit. You know, when you have an abusive family member, you're going to do whatever you can to protect the abuser, which is really crazy to me. I don't like that shit. I find that shit to be quite ridiculous, honestly. But if you want to sit up here and try, because that's what you're trying to do, you're trying to use that video to like victim blame and all this other shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You're trying to victim blame her and post these videos of her for a point. There's no point. He gone. And I think that Kai probably did shoot him, but that's because of the fact that he had a gun pulled out on him and he was over there putting his hands on his sister. That's what happened. And y'all getting online playing a blame game already before the case is even solved. Okay, which is ridiculous. It's weird and it's wackest. But okay. That's the route you want to go. Okay. But at the end of the day, no. Absolutely not. It's crazy. But like I said, y'all shouldn't have been speaking on shit anyway before the case was even solved anyway. Because now y'all making it hard for anybody to prove what really happened to him. And that is okay. Let me see. The better question is, why did she call her brothers for help? Why didn't she call her daddy? Let me find out Kirk was too busy being a roadie for the Temptations and not looking out for his daughter. Hey, it is what it is, y'all. I promise you. Feisty said it, not me. But was I thinking that? Absolutely. However, y'all, I'm about to go on and get off of here, of course. But I do have another live set for later on this evening. It's not really too much of later on this evening, honestly. It's not. But I'm gonna go. I forgot what time I had it set for. So let me go and let you guys know what time the live is set. I got another live today set for 7:15. We'll be talking about some reality TV stuff. We'll be talking about Drew Sidor, Kelly Farrell, Lil Zane, and we'll be talking about Evelyn Lozada and some of the things that she discussed in the Shade Room interview that she did today. Okay, so before we get up out of here, make sure you guys pick up my book. It's coming out on September the 23rd. It'll be available on Kindle Books as well as Amazon. Pre-orders will be coming soon and all of that good stuff. So be on the lookout for my book dropping on September the 23rd. I hope you guys support. Okay. With that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
I could pray to the man up above, start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess, moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. The worst when it starts with the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a taste to see you smile, so more probably can melt. With the cause is dealt, nigga, I was just wishing. Can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?